This mysterious dog started following some hikers. Then they saw his collar and realized why. Scott Brown was leading an expedition to a local beauty spot in Washington State when he noticed a dog ahead on the trail. The animal promptly started following the group as they continued on their hike. For over 5 years, Brown has called Seattle, Washington home. However, while he may be a city boy, his heart is in the great outdoors. Luckily then, Brown finds plenty of opportunities to return to nature, particularly through his involvement with the group Recovery Beyond Paradigm. Since early 2017, Recovery Beyond Paradigm has been helping people struggle with homelessness and substance addiction through the recovery process. To do so, the nonprofit group adopts what it calls unconventional methods, which includes offering hiking training. With that in mind, an experienced walker like Brown no doubt expected the hike to go without a hitch, and things got off to a particularly promising start when the group noticed an adorable dog standing in the middle of the trail. The black hound was standing near a parking area by the trail entrance and appeared to be greeting hikers before they embarked on their walk. So, Brown and his gang concluded that the dog must belong to one of the households in the adjacent neighborhood. As a result, Brown didn't think too much about the dog's presence, except to comment on his cuteness. "I made a joke to my wife that it was a bear," Brown revealed to the Dodo in April 2018. However, as the gang set off on their ramble, it became evident that the pooch had taken a liking to them. Consequently, it decided to join them as they made their way up the trail. Recalling the unusual experience, Brown explained, he took the lead anywhere from a couple feet to way out in front, out of sight. The dog didn't seem unduly bothered by the group's leisurely pace either. He would sit and wait for us as we took photos and then continue on when we did, Brown added. Luckily, having another addition to his group didn't bother Brown in the slightest. After a while, the hike leader just resigned himself to the fact that the dog was in it for the long haul. "Well, I guess he's coming with us," he said. The canine happily followed the group all the way to the waterfall, and once they arrived at their destination, Brown celebrated their achievement by snapping a few selfies with the dog. Luckily, though, the dog was wearing a tag that explained exactly what he was all about. And it turned out that the pooch wasn't missing at all. In fact, he had a loving owner that understood their pet's sheer love of adventure. The front of the tag read, "Hi, I'm Smokey. I live nearby, so please don't take me. I like to follow hikers sometimes." And on the back, another line added, "Don't worry, I'll go home when I get tired." It was then that Brown likely realized that he and his group were the most blessed people on the trail that day. It was a complete honor that Smokey had chosen them as his hiking team for the day. Later, Brown revealed that Smokey had been a pretty perfect hiking partner. In fact, the dog had only barked at one particularly treacherous point on the trail, a part that led walkers across an icy creek. Then, as easily as he joined the gang, Smokey left them once more. He stayed in the lot until we were all changing near our cars, and he calmly walked across the road and back into the neighborhood, Brown revealed to the Dodo. Needless to say, Brown probably won't forget his encounter with Smokey anytime soon. However, while his once-in-a-lifetime kind of meeting, it will probably not be the dog's last excursion to the falls, which is good news for hikers and animal lovers alike.